We are back. Sorry, guys. Alright, we're back live again. Cool. So, sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but I think my Instagram connection farted out. So, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Send a snap to my friend. All right. So as of right now, we are flying across. I don't know where that growler. Oh wait, I think I know exactly what's going on. Okay. It's him. Have it out that way. Yeah. And then have this guy. What's his? Okay, the radar dampening is still good. And then let's check out Lincoln 1. See how he's doing. Okie dokie. Well, where are they flying? Oh, wait. Oh, did I accidentally send the formation? Recall all. Dumbass. I'm an idiot. Now take the entire formation that
Roger.
way.
Turn 3, 5, 6.
Turn on. He's going to be over here. We have this other growler. He's going to be over here. So we should get a nice good blanket of radar jamming. Cool. Look at that. That nice, beautiful formation. Cool. Just flying across. Actually, let's take it down to 1,000 because we're going up on the coast.
1, 0, 0.
There should be some anti-aircraft on the coast. These guys, what city is that? Ooh, it's a city at night. I don't know, where are we? Let's see. Scary music. I don't know what I don't know. I'm not familiar with the geography of this area, so I don't know what city that would be. Maybe a fake one, just an auto-generated one. I think that's things on. Yellow. Okay. So they both got their waypoints now. We're gonna speed up. That music's very sinister. Speed everything up. Then once it slows down again over some...
Roger, RTB.
Oh no! They're returning to the base. They can't make it. I gotta get the fucking carrier closer.
Roger, RTB.
God damn it! Where they can't make it. Fuck! They gotta turn around. God damn it.
Bandits.
Is Lincoln gonna have to? Is he gonna have to turn around? Let's see. So the Ford guys are gonna have to go back.
Roger, RTB. On station.
Okay, well I guess they can't last. They all gotta turn back. So now I gotta move the carriers closer to shore, which means that they gotta be. They're gonna be more vulnerable to missile attacks.
Roger, RTB.
God, man.
Roger, RTB.
Okay. So much for a surprise attack. It's a good thing I'm not. It's a good thing I'm not, I'm not in any, sort of... Can they? How far can they go? I don't think they can make it. So then, like... So then how are they going to do it in real life? I mean, I'm assuming they're going to refuel midway through in the air? How else would they do it? Shit. So, alright, we're just going to have everyone return to base. Everyone return to base.
Roger, RTB.
Return to base.
Roger, RTB.
Damage. Return to base.
Roger, RTB.
So now they all gotta go back, and I gotta find out where to put the carriers. So obviously I can't launch from that far out in the Arabian, or in the is that the Arabian Peninsula? I'm sure you'd say, yeah, that is. So I'm gonna have to get like close to the coast. And that's, you know what, that's what that concerns me in real life. Because what's concerning about that is that if you have to get close in order to make a decent land run on everything that's there. But again, this is just a video game, so who knows? So maybe they, you know, maybe they can fly a lot farther in real life. But the thing that concerns me is, this is just my opinion. It's nothing realistic, you know, or it's not based on anything other than just paranoia, I guess. But I feel like Iran has some sort of dirty bomb or a nuke already. I think they do. And that's what concerns me about getting aircraft carriers close to their shores. And the reason why I think that is because when Operation Midnight Hammer happened, it was instant. Like, it was all of a sudden quick and fast. It was like, they basically said, we have to hit Iran and we have to hit them right now. And what was the reason for that? I don't know. You know, they said it was because, you know, they were near enrichment and had almost 9 nuclear bombs. Who knows? Who knows what that is? It all could just be bullshit, and they're bullying Iran. You don't really know. Not that they don't deserve to be bullied. They're pieces of shit. But, I mean, the Iranian regime, not the people. People are awesome. But it makes me think that, because then that was 6 months ago, and now we've already seen that they've had like concrete built facilities on where they would test a nuclear weapon built already, and now they're repiling them back on and shit. And it makes me think that there's a possibility they have a working nuclear bomb, one way or another. I don't know how they would deliver it. I don't know what. But I feel like that is a strong possibility that they already have a nuclear weapon working now. And that's kind of the reason why we're putting pressure on Iran now again, because I think there's probably some reports that either they're very close to it, or they have it, or I don't know. But I'm concerned about them using one against an aircraft carrier. That's what I'm concerned about. I'm deeply concerned about them using a crude nuclear weapon against an aircraft carrier. That would be devastating if they did that. And people will say, you know, well, that's stupid, they wouldn't do that. But the thing is, you have to realize that Iran, I mean, they're a radical regime. I mean, they are a religious radical regime. This sucks. I gotta return all back. I gotta redo the entire thing now. They are, you know, religious, and I mean, they think they speak for the word of God. So it's kind of hard. So when you're going up against someone like that, isn't martyrdom like it's a very big thing? I'm pretty ignorant to, you know, a lot of the Islamic extremist type of viewpoint, but I thought martyrdom was a very big thing to a lot of Islamic extremist groups like this. So for them to use a weapon like that, that seems very on par, right? Like that would be very on par for them to go out as, because I mean, it seems like this administration, or not this administration, the Iranian regime is like a rat trapped in a corner. They basically have no other option other than to lose power. Like that's the only option they have. So what's a better way to lose power than ruining, than dropping a nuke on your mortal enemy and shutting down world trade in the same instance? I mean, what an amazing fuck you that would be, wouldn't it? So that's my concern. You know, if the Islamic Republic really believes the shit they preach, then that would make a lot of sense for them to do that, which sucks. So, anyways, let's speed shit back up, get back on the jets, get back on the carriers. We're gonna try it again. We'll get closer. Fuck. We're gonna try it again. Whew. Excuse me. So then, if I wanted to get to like Tehran, if I wanted to get to Tehran, I'd have to go in here. So you'd have to put one carrier in the Gulf. Are they doing that? Are they putting a carrier, like, in the Gulf? Like, are they gonna have to pass through the Strait of Hormuz? Because if so, man, I mean... I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what they do, you know? See what they do. I still have yet to kind of see what these drones and Fatah missiles do, though, in this simulation, so it'd be kind of interesting to see how these will affect. And they're going to be awfully close, because I'm going to have to fucking get right up there. Right up to their shore. I may have to go into the Port of Hormuz. Or the Strait, I mean. I may have to do that. That sucks. Like... That's really gonna blow. Because, like, I know they have subs and everything there. They got all that shit there. All the subs and everything. Okay, I think they're all landing. Let's just rebase them all and then move the carrier closer. Just rebase. 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 And then we're going to do the exact same thing of... kind of doing like an echelon formation. And you know, basically swarm across the shore, see what we can take out. Hopefully nothing goes horribly wrong. It's the carrier. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I tell you, Iran has a pretty decent advantage with that giant ass landmass, and they're pretty much smacked right dab in the middle like that. Tehran is so fucking hard to reach. So we'll see. We're gonna land everything and move the carriers closer. I don't know what I can do with the Ford. So, like, I'm not exactly sure what the point of the Ford being in the Mediterranean is. Trying to figure it out, but because if it can't reach, at least in the video game, so they have to. So again, this is just a simulation, so they'll have to refuel in the air, I guess, to do so.
Roger, RTB.
Which is crazy. And like I said, unless they somehow, some way got an amphib or something similar through Istanbul into the Black Sea, and then they can use Armenian airspace. Armenian and Azerbaijanian, I don't know, yeah, use their airspace to hit Tehran. Seems likely. And again, I think that because of Vance was recently there, like historically there recently. It was kind of strange. Hello. Hello everyone watching. Thank you for watching. Why'd you turn off the Cyprus Island?
Bandits!
Where? Nowhere near us. No bandits close. I guess if we can't make it, neither can they. That's what I'm assuming. Oh, all of Lincoln. Okay, all of Lincoln has been rebased, I think, is what they said. Or is there anyone else coming down right now? Do I have anyone else? In landing pattern? Oh, are they all in landing? Oh, they're all waiting to land. Fuck. Who's coming down now? See if we can get this shit all sped up. Get everything landed. Let's go. So, next... So, what I'm going to try to do now is creep up closer to the Arabian Peninsula and then launch. And then take out all the ground targets. And then move up through the Hormuz and the Gulf. Yeah. Okay. So we are invading Iran. That is what we are up to tonight. Not invading, but attacking. And I used a map that shows where all the nuclear facilities are in Iran, and I basically set up a bunch of random buildings to that. And that's what we're going to target. And land and ground. So we're just waiting for everything to land, and then we're going to try to move the carriers closer to the Arabian Peninsula while still trying to stay out of the distance of Iran's missiles and drones. I don't know how we'll be able to do that, but we will try. I think these guys are still... I think everyone's rebasing. They should. But then I don't know where to put the Gerald R. Ford. I don't... but again, like I said, I'm just assuming that this game is extremely accurate. We don't know. It's just a video game, so I don't know. But I mean, if that's the case, like if they struggle... If they really do struggle to get that far into Iran from the Mediterranean, then I'm going to assume the only way how they can get there is through refueling in the air. And they may be using Armenian Azerbaijanian airspace to do that. I think they're going to use it for something. Like I'm fairly certain the United States is going to use Armenian and Azerbaijanian airspace for something. I made a reel on that. What? I don't know.
Bandits!
I'm not sure. We could just cheat, and I could just use the Alabama and a Trident missile, but that's cheating. Does it seem that far off from something that Trump would eventually do, though? I don't know. Would he send a Trident missile to Iran? Who knows? Who knows? But maybe that's the point. Maybe he doesn't... Maybe he wants people to see him as a wild card, so that way he can do some weird shit. I don't know. Okay, we're waiting now for everything to land. Then we'll move the carriers again. Move them back. Yeah, it can't go any faster now, unfortunately, so we'll just have to wait until they all rebase. And it looks like, okay, it looks like a lot of them are getting ready to come on down. I don't know why it's taking them so long, but... I mean, that doesn't seem like a type of strategy that they would do, though. Maybe not. Maybe, but like I'm thinking, maybe these carriers around are a distraction for something else. Like I said, maybe that's what the Armenian and Azerbaijanian airspace is for. Because I think the carriers are a distraction to get Tehran focused on their west and their south, but maybe leaving their north vulnerable. The only issue is, like, if they could get into the Black Sea somehow, if they could somehow get a carrier or something like that into the Black Sea, that'd be bad. Or, well, for the U.S. it'd be good. For Iran it'd be bad. So, I don't know. You could tell this game is poorly optimized because, like, my computer isn't running hard. It runs hard when it's just one carrier and something else, and then it'll load quickly. But there's two carriers, and it doesn't. Like, you can tell us the game optimization is pretty rough. We're still waiting for everyone to land, and then we'll... Has everyone landed now? Is the light still on? Everyone's landed. Okay, cool. Now here's what we can do. We can move this carrier strike group around here.
Turn to course. 309. Hell my.
I don't... They have shit on the shore. I can't remember what they got, but they got shit right along here. I hope we'll be able to protect ourselves. We'll see. And then... Oh, did all of the Fords land? Servicing, yeah. Okay, but everything's landed. So everything's good and landed, and now we can move. I'm trying to think of where would we put the Ford. It got to, like, right... It won't be able to do shit. What the fuck will it do? It can't do anything. Unless I, like, try to refuel, but, like, nothing can go that far. That I got. I could try to go through the... I could try to see if I can go through the Istanbul canal, or the canal. I can try to see if I can go over there. You know, we can try.
Turn to course. 29.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna try to see if we can send the Ford through into the Black Sea, like I said, with that they could be doing, but they may not be able. It may just be land. You may not be able to do anything there. So we're both putting the carriers into different positions. I'm gonna try to see if I can. See, not even a Nimitz class could go through into the Black Sea, let alone a fucking Ford class. I highly doubted a Ford class would be able to make it through, but it's a simulation. So I don't know. Guess we'll see. Now we're gonna fast forward this, get them into position. We're gonna check the Abraham Lincoln because that one is probably gonna be the most vulnerable to attacks. So we're moving. Game is Sea Power. I highly recommend everyone check it out if you're into this type of stuff. It's really good. Really good. 2 seconds. I need to check something out down here. Totally. Sorry, guys. Smoking and going to war. Fuck. Bro, Tango Esperanto. Spaghetti. No entiendo. I don't understand what you're saying, buddy. Ugh. Okay, well. Elvis. Still got the early warning system, that's good. Let me make sure We got another E2 ready to launch if I need it. No, I need to get another E2 ready. Early warning. Get the fuck out of here, bud. Get ready. So that way, whenever the E2 up in the air right now says return to base, and that's what they can do. I do want to know. I mean, you should be able to, since let's get this ready. Okay. If you're just joining, I had everything launched, but unfortunately, we had to land everything back because it was too far away. We are just making our way to our locations. Okay. Making our way. Just gotta get some time while we're making our way through there. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, we got a hot minute. While we're moving, we're rearranging everything. So strategy is to try to see if I can get the Gerald R. Ford into the Black Sea through Enstimble. I highly doubt it, but in this video game, who knows? Maybe. But I mean, if I was, but again, maybe that's the reason why I'm not. I mean, I just fucking wasted a bunch of time trying to send jets that couldn't fucking make it, so I wouldn't listen to shit that I had to say. But I mean, I'd be using Armenian and Azerbaijanian airspace to try to get to Tehran. That's what I'd be doing. In the Black Sea somehow. Like I said, see if you can get, because they said Russia is using the Black Sea right now for its war in Ukraine, and they have a bunch of amphibs in there now. So I don't think Russian warships are going to attack U.S. warships, so I could see Trump wanting to try and see if he can get an amphib in there. But that's the thing, though, is that if an amphib goes through that canal, it'll be very well known. So is there something already in there that we don't know about? That was maybe there a couple months ago. I'm gonna Google that. Google. Is there any U.S. Navy vessels currently in the Black Sea? No U.S. warships are currently operating in the Black Sea. Yeah. Said no warships have entered the Black Sea since 2021. No non-riparian warships. The Montreux Convention restricts it. People. So I'm assuming So Turkey restricts anyone from using their canal, but that just gives Russia gives them a really good advantage, because they can use it because they don't have to go through Turkey. Everyone else does, though. So that's the thing. I don't know. I think Turkey and Russia don't like each other, right? So they're rivals. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, it's also probably enacted to keep Russia from. I was just reading it. So it says that Turkey and Russia are rivals in the area. So maybe because it's kind of like, well, if they're rivals, then Turkey wouldn't be wanting to help Russia. So maybe that's what they're trying to prevent Russia from getting any outside help in the Black Sea, and just said, "Fuck it, Russia can have the Black Sea." I don't know. Or let me look at the map again. Let's see what are some other countries surrounding the Black Sea. Black Sea countries. Let's look at the Romania, Bulgaria, Ukraine. Turkey. That's about it. Well, Georgia too. Well, they'd have to use Georgian airspace as well. If they were in the Black Sea. But if they used Turkey airspace into Armenia and then into Azerbaijan and then down to Tehran, they could use that. Could they go into the Sea of Marmara? Maybe? Is that enough? No, because that would put them farther. They would be closer if they were just down in the Mediterranean. Wouldn't they? Yeah. Yeah, that just makes them farther away. So, like, the only way to really get there is going through the Strait of Hormuz and through the Gulf. But, fuck that. I mean, I'm gonna do it right here.
Turn to course.
Nope, wrong way,
Turn to
wrong way,
course.
wrong way.
Turn to course. 3, 0,
My bad.
6. Hell my.
Then, see, we can sneak our way up into here, and let's see. Could we go in through there? I mean, might as well go give it a shot because I can't do jack shit else with the ford right there. So might as well do it. I don't know. Is there a little? I don't know if there's a gate or if it's just a piece of land right there. I don't know. Then here's Istanbul.
Turn to course.
Nope.
3,
Shit. God damn it.
3, 4. Hell
Spaz.
my.
Spaz my ass out and fucking
Turn to
right clicked
course.
on accident. Okay.
2, 9, 5. Hell my.
They're probably all on there going, the Admiral is fucking stoned. So I'm just, no, go there, no, turn around. That's what I'm sitting there sounding like. Well, okay. Why don't you try to get closer to the carrier, bud?
Roger. Turn 3, 4, 1.
It's taking a long time. How's everyone's day? Hope everyone's having a good day. I'm kind of curious to see too with we have the early warning system up, so. And they do have a bunch of little small rush attack boats, so we'll see what those do. Here goes E2. Ooh, I'm like painfully hungry, yo. Alright, we're still moving. Now we play.
On station.
Okay. Now let's see. Where's the ford? It's just down there. Alabama. Then we have the nuclear. Got the Alabama just in the Indian Ocean right now. So. Sorry, we gotta move shit. So I think the end result is to get up in here in the Gulf and then flying and hitting all these sites. Because let's be real, the fort isn't getting into the Black Sea. It's just not happening. It's too big, and I don't think there's a way to get through it. It's taking a while. Man, I'm hungry.
Y'all are not gonna believe this.
It's got great music. You know what? I'm gonna end this stream and redo this, and I'm gonna simulate it by myself, and then I'll stream it because obviously this is boring.